I mentioned our $30 trillion national debt in a recent video, and that has got a few people really concerned. The gas prices also have really spiked in the last few days, and that's got people really concerned. Inflation is almost 8% currently. As I make this video, it's 7.9%. The price of beef, the price of bacon, the price of chicken, all these things I've talked about in different videos. But let's talk about the national debt for a moment. Yes, over $30 trillion. And you can see the video where I talk about how much money is $1 trillion. It's a lot of money. So, when was the national debt last at zero? Has it ever been at zero? Yes, it has. Very, very briefly, the national debt was at zero. Well, when was that? It was 1835. So over 180 years ago, the president really worked hard. He stopped the spending for several days to get it all the way down to zero. And it was just a very brief period of time that our national debt for America was at zero. So who do we all owe all this money to? Well, more than 2/3 of it is owed to foreign entities, foreign nations, and so forth that we owe around the world. I'm looking at the list here. And then intergovernmental debts, that's a goodly portion. And then the public and foreign governments hold most of it, but the intergovernmental hold a portion of it. So over $20 trillion to foreign governments and to individuals. You know, we buy the debt from America. Americans will buy up portions of the debt. Now, when that happens, you're taking money out of circulation, basically. It's not the same as just cash flow cycling around, you know, buying something from the store and then the store pays the employees and the employees go buy something. So it's not cycling quite the same when you loan your money to the government. So the loans to the government, both by the foreign entities and by private citizens, that's a lot of debt. Okay, now I do not want you to panic. Some people are panicking right now over the inflation and over the price of gas and all that. Now, I've made a video talking about how to conserve gas. You know, we don't want to waste. You know, put your trips into one, combine all of them into one. Don't drive as aggressive. Today, when I drove, I made sure I coasted where I could and so forth to make my gas last. And you know, the price of a brand new electric car, so that's the solution. Well, the average price is $56,000 for a brand new electric car. That'll buy a lot of gas, even at $4 and $5 a gallon. And so use your good sense. Do not panic. Actually, you and I, just normal little citizens of America, we can only do a tiny amount of impact upon the national debt. I can talk to my politician friends. I can let my little light shine. I can do what I can, but it's going to be very, very tiny. However, this is what I want you to think about. You can work on your personal debt. You know, those of us who have got completely out of debt, whoo, it's such a relief. I've told you in these videos how Renee and I worked to pay off our house. I wish you'd watch that video. And I want you to work to pay your house off. And then no consumer debts whatsoever. And no debt on any car. We save up to buy cars, pay hard, cold, cash. And you get your best deals that way. And we've never bought a brand new car because I just don't want to go in debt. So do I like this high inflation? Well, of course not. Do I like the high gas prices? No. Can we say, well, if the president would just open up that pipeline, everything would be fixed? It's not that simple. that Keystone Pipeline only would do about 800,000 barrels a day, and America uses 20 million barrels a day. So that would not solve everything. Well, if we just got all those permits out there to drill, baby, drill. Well, that takes a little while. We didn't get into this mess overnight financially as a country, and we will not get out of debt overnight as a country. We've got a lot of natural resources. God has blessed the country. God has blessed the soil. There's many natural resources in America. Wonderful things. 85% of all money given to world evangelism given by Americans. I think that's a wonderful thing. So stop worrying about the price of gas and how high inflation is, and get to work on what you can do. Make you a plan. Find out exactly how deep in debt you are, and make a realistic plan, and dig out of debt a little bit every single week. Get you some side hustles, find you some way to conserve your cash, pay the debts off, negotiate if you can on your debts, get a lower interest rate. Do something. Every week, do something to help yourself get out of debt, and that'll help our whole country. If every citizen got completely out of debt, that'd be a good thing. Last year, Americans went $1 trillion more into consumer debt. Not good, man. Not good, friends. No. Stay out of debt. The Bible does not forbid debt, but the Bible never encourages debt. I want you to get out of debt. I want you to follow the great principles about finances in the Bible. I've made over 40 of these financial videos now, and I'm really trying to help my Christian friends and even lost friends. If you'll follow the principles of the Bible about finances, it'll help you, friends. So stop worrying. Set a realistic plan for yourself. You get out of debt, and then do what you can to help solve the inflation in America. And do what you can to reduce the price of gas. I don't know that you can do very much, but if you can, great. If you can pay off the national debt, hallelujah. But concentrate on what you can do for you and your family. Be saving for your future. Make a good budget. Know where you stand financially. All those would be great things. I hope that helps. May God bless.